Our yesterday's chapter was explained with some shocking news. How could Gorosei not reveal that Luffy's devil fruit is Hito Nomi model Nika? It is said that the fruit has the most ridiculous power in the world. The reason for being able to get a nickname like that is because his awakening is so terrible, namely the strength of the rubber is getting stronger. In addition, there is one more important point that we must know: he can fight according to what he thinks. You could say his fighting style is like imagination. This is evident from the short battles shown in these panels. We can see that Kaido is battered so easily. Interestingly, when Kaido was battered, he laughed out loud. Even though it was clear that the short battle was very brutal. Luffy can be like that is because of his devil fruit power. Because the fruit has a mind of its own, it literally has freedom. The proof was already explained by the Gorosei themselves, since they couldn't use the fruit for the past 800 years. So they think the fruit is indeed away from it. In other words, the fruit has a hunch that they are bad people. And the reason why the fruit could be in the hands of Shanks, probably he already knew about the origin of the fruit. Because of that, he snatched it from the Who's Who escort who was heading to the Navy. After getting the fruit, Shanks chose to find someone who deserves to eat the fruit. One of his choices is Roger's son, because he previously knew that his captain had a new family before his death. But reality says the other who ate the fruit was Monkey D. Luffy, a bad boy from Fuchsia village. After the meeting, Shanks began to realize that Luffy was not an ordinary child. It was evident from the determination of Luffy, who wanted to become a pirate later. Where these words are very similar to Roger's dream. After such a long explanation of chapter 1044, we enter into the discussion of the predictions of the upcoming. From the spoilers circulating in Arabic, there are 4 important abs that are already known. Later the title of chapter 1045 will be Luffy vs Kaido. So it was clear that the battle would focus on the fierce battle between them. Second chapter. From the second chapter of the spoiler, the point is that Kaido's Kanabo will be badly damaged. This means that here we can see that Luffy will later use his new power to brutally attack Kaido. I don't know what he did, there must have been a huge clash of King Haki, so Kaido's and Kanabo were damaged like that. And if we look at the physical strength and punch of Luffy, it seems that it will increase many times, considering that it has been said that the strength of the elasticity of the rubber has increased many times. So we can conclude from this that Kaido is starting to get overwhelmed because his flagship weapon has been damaged by the brutal attack. In the third chapter will be shown flashback to Kaido's past. Maybe for this chapter, we can't review what Kaido's past looks like. But Sin in this chapter will explain the beginning of why he became like this and how he could join to become part of the strongest pirate rocks. The fourth chapter contains Luffy successfully knocking down Kaido. It is not clear what kind of attack he will launch. One thing we can know for sure is that with the power of Rubber Awakening and his free imagination, it is impossible for Kaido to continue standing continuously, so from this chapter there must be another new move used by Luffy to take down Kaido. Then in this last chapter, we are shown Luffy using his last attack to end this fight. Most likely the jutsu used took up a lot of energy that was concentrated in his punch. Kaido will also use his final attack, so this final clash is sure to end this very long battle. Maybe that's all we can convey in today's short video. It seems that in chapter 1045 there will be a brutal battle between both parties. How will the results of the fight occur? We'll see next week.